You Bundesliga fans out there already know the name, but even non-football fans have probably heard of Bayern Munich. Munich is the city which best represents German football. They're the kings of the Bundesliga. Like most of the cities in Europe, Munich has a rather small city center, with the typical architectural symbols, plaza, city hall, and church. One of Munich's top landmarks is the Marienplaza.
We're here at St. Mary's Plaza. This has been the central square of the city since way back in 1158. During the Middle Ages, tournaments and markets were held right here. Behind us is St. Mary's Column, watching over the city since 1638. Mary is known as the protector of Bavaria, and this column was erected to commemorate the end of Swedish occupation.
The Marienplaza has important historical and political meaning, but football fans are most familiar with the balcony of City Hall. That's where Bayern Munich Football Club will celebrate winning their league titles with the supporters. Every time the players have lifted the Meisterschale, they've come here to sing along with the fans beneath the stage, sharing a moment of pride and joy in the heart of Munich. A 100-meter walk west of the Marienplaza is the marketplace of Munich's city center, the Victualian Market. The towering maypole is the market's most prominent landmark, on which the intertwined blue and white stripes, symbolizing the Bavarian culture, fly high with the sky and clouds.
We're here at Victualian Market, a food market and city square located in the heart of Munich. This was originally a farmer's market and now boasts 140 food shops and stalls. It's a great place to soak in some sun, some traditional German culture, and try some delicious Bavarian food.
The Victualian Market developed from an original farmer's market into a popular market for gourmet food. Now it also includes flower shops, straw decorations, and other arts and crafts true to the Bavarian vibe. Beer and pork knuckle are two famous facets of Bavarian food culture. So we visited the well-known Hofbräuhaus located close to the Marienplaza to try out the real thing.
We're here at a Munich landmark, a place where a hearty mix of longtime local patrons and tourists from around the world come to enjoy Bavarian beer. But that wasn't always the case. 400 years ago, the royal family of Bavaria were importing beer because the beer here just wasn't that good. That wasn't until Duke Wilhelm V decided to change that. And in 1589, the Hofbräuhaus, Munich's royal beer hall, was born.
The Hofbräuhaus, or Royal Beer House in English, has been situated in the heart of Munich for ages. Every day, the Bavarian lust for life magically attracts people of all nations. There is no doubt that at whatever time you visit the Hofbräuhaus, you'll find tourists, and lots of them. The beer hall can seat 1,300 people. Most of them are actually locals. Aside from the waiters and waitresses who wear the Trachtenmoden as their uniforms when working, some longtime guests wear their traditional attire, the Lederhosen. Regular guests, like this man, can rent a Stein locker here, but not all guests will have the honor.
So here a beer mug is called a Stein. A Stein holds about 1 liter of beer. We're here at the famous Hofbräuhaus Stein safe, which has 616 unique compartments. This is where regular guests of the beer hall will keep their own private Steins, but these Stein compartments are not for sale. The waiting list to rent one of these spaces can be up to 2 years.
Founded in 1589, the Hofbräuhaus has experienced more than 400 years of history. For hundreds of years, it has become the best place for celebrities and politicians to meet. Princess Sissi, Goethe, and Lenin were all guests of the famous beer house. It is also where Mozart wrote an epic opera in 1780. Looking around at the unique decoration in the room and the brightly colored paintings on the roof, stroking the old nicks on the tables and chairs, you can feel the history here. It will feel as if you were a member of King Ludwig's court hundreds of years ago. In Bavaria, regulars' tables are a tradition, and they form an indispensable part of the Hofbräuhaus and Bavarian culture. Classmates, colleagues, and old friends, no matter where they are or what they're up to, will make a point of meeting here for a drink. Nostalgic group photos and name plaques honor the regulars and ensure their lives and the Hofbräuhaus legacy are forever intertwined. If you pay attention, you will see a short little brown-haired angel hanging around the Hofbräuhaus beer hall. His name is Aloysius. And before he became an angel, he was a porter for the brewery and would end his day with a glass of beer. When he met his demise from working too hard, he went up to heaven where he found that no beer existed. Well, he wasn't happy about this, and when the city government of Munich needed some heavenly advice, he volunteered for the job. He was sent down to help, but the draw and appeal of beer was just too strong, and he made a detour to the Hofbräuhaus, where he sat down to drink his beloved beer. Unfortunately for the city officials, they're still waiting for that heavenly advice to come their way. Now going back to the beer and food that makes Aloysius linger here, this is the highlight of the restaurant. Other than the famous pork knuckle, the roast chicken is one of the most recommended dishes here. Bavarian Weisswurst and cheese, also worth tasting. So from 1589, Hofbräuhaus was the private brewery and beer hall to the royal family. Well, that all changed with King Ludwig I, and in 1828 he opened it up to the people so they could enjoy reasonably priced Bavarian beer and food, something that holds true to this day. As for beer, there are different flavors to choose from in each season. If you don't know which to order, you can just ask one of the friendly servers to recommend one for you. Or look at what the locals are drinking, and you won't miss out on some genuine Bavarian taste. One more thing to tell you, you can purchase the beer here with a special token. You can hand the server this token and exchange it for beer you want instead of using cash. In the next episode, we'll finally take you to the Allianz Arena, the home of Bayern Munich Football Club.
Hi, we're here in Allianz Arena, and we're about to buy some food.
Stay tuned for the second part of our Munich tour.